What's up, Multiverse? Dr. Dave here. Welcome to the Geek Lounge. On today's video, we're going to be catching up with my Funko Pop parcels. Alrighty then guys, welcome back to some more Funko Pop unboxing here on the channel. We're getting back to our regular schedule of programming with our Sunday weekly pickups. Last weekend, of course, was Star Wars Celebration 2023 back in the UK, back in London for the first time since 2016. We just had to go, had such an awesome time. There's a link to it if you wanted to check out all our Star Wars Celebration videos, with more coming as well, especially in tomorrow's video. I'm actually going to be opening up Volume 2 of the Star Wars Celebration 2023 Tops box set. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But this video, yeah, definitely not about Star Wars. There's no Star Wars Pops today. I'm catching up with my Funko Pop parcels, and we're going to get right into it because there's quite a lot to catch up on, because we didn't really open up anything last week except for some One Piece Pops that I did open up on Friday. There's a link to that video as well if you did want to check it out. We'll start with this, guys. We'll start, as always, with the things I'm not going to be opening up today. I did actually get the Lotso Bear. What exactly were these called again? Funko Classics 25th anniversary, yeah, limited to 25,000 pieces. I did open up the Batman one, was it like a month or so ago? Whenever that came out, I grabbed that one. So I did grab this one as well, which was a WonderCon exclusive. The only things I grabbed, or that I wanted to grab, I should say, from WonderCon were firstly this, and then I did grab Eustace Kid from One Piece, which we showed off in that video on Friday, and I did want to get Trafalgar Law, also from One Piece, with his Polar Tang ship, submarine, whatever it is. Sadly, I didn't get that, as a lot of people didn't. It sold out very, very quickly. But they didn't really have anything else for me at WonderCon, at least stuff that wasn't like available in the UK. There is one other thing that we're going to check out shortly that I got from Pop Culture, because, yeah, they were selling it, but for some reason Funko Europe weren't selling it. Anyway, guys, we'll get to this in a separate video. I think just to enjoy it a bit more, open it up, have like a bit of a, not quite a short, but you know, a shortish video opening this up. Likewise, I won't be taking this out of the box. Drax with the Guardian ship, oddly enough, has the old special edition sticker, even though I'm pretty sure the rest of these ship with the new special edition sticker. If I'm not mistaken, I've got some Walmart, some new special edition, like very, very weird. I don't really mind too much with these sorts of sets that you're going to display out of box what stickers I get, because yeah, like the boxes don't really mean much, right? But yeah, I just need, I think it's Rocket is the last one I need to complete this set. And then once I do, I'll do like a full review on it, hopefully in time for the third Guardians movie. Is that next month? I think it comes out next month, right? And I do have some more Marvel Funko Pops we're not going to be taking closer looks at. 5, in fact, that form part of that Civil War set. First up here, we have Vision. We do also have Hawkeye. Maybe I should have just picked these all up and showed you guys them together. We also picked up a Black Panther, as well as the Black Widow. The next one in this was Scarlet Witch, but I ordered all of these from Pop Culture, and I'm not sure they had Scarlet Witch, or I just don't know if she's been released yet. I think she has, because if I turn this round, you guys can see her right there. So she came before Bucky Barnes. So yeah, not too sure, unless I completely missed it. But I picked all of these up of Pop Culture. Again, they come with the special edition sticker when they are Amazon exclusives. But I think if you order them from Funko Europe, I don't think you get the Amazon exclusive sticker, even though they have the image on there, which I think is a little bit weird, a little bit misleading. But yeah, again, because these are ones that you're going to display out the box, because they make up this whole like fighting scene, right, from Civil War, which, like, 2016, man, it's really 7 years ago since that film came out. Feels like it was only yesterday. But yeah, again, like, another thing that's weird, look how far in Bucky is into the like window, into the pop, right? You've got all this space here. That's why these can't really be displayed, pardon me, inside a box. Pop Culture have them for like 12 quid, I think, when they're like 16 on Funko Europe. But yeah, we've got 6 more to go. Well, I guess I've got 7 because I need to pick up the Scarlet Witch as well. So we've got, I think it's like, this is going to be either Iron Man or War Machine, one of these two, right? We then have, I'm pretty sure that's Ant-Man, that's certainly Spider-Man, that's certainly Falcon, and I'm pretty certain that is Captain America as well. I do actually have this really cool Civil War art piece that I picked up from, what were they called? Grey Matter Art, I think, a like studio in the US. I picked it up years ago, maybe like a year after Civil War came out, and I just feel like with that and having these all on display, that could look very, very cool, but that's probably a long way in the future when we do get a bit more space. Probably when only move, to be honest. And now we can finally start taking some things out of the box. We may as well stick with Marvel. 2 more Marvel Pops that we can take closer looks at. This first one here is the metallic and glow-in-the-dark Captain America from Avengers Endgame. I did miss it when it dropped on Funko Europe twice. I think it restocked and I missed it then. But yeah, again, I picked it up on Pop Culture for £12 as opposed to 16. I know there is shipping costs and whatnot, but if you order quite a lot from them, the way the whole money balances out, it kind of makes it worth it, especially when you do have discounts. They do still have that melt discount, although I think it is ending today, where you get 20% off everything in stock. I actually just bought a bunch of U2s, and combined with the shipping and this discount, they've actually come out at like £20 a U2s, which is even cheaper than buying them from U2s, and they're not quite readily available here over in the UK. So, guys, go and check out Pop Culture. Use that code MELT to get 20% off in-stock items. But for now, let's take closer looks at the metallic glow-in-the-dark Captain America. And this thing looks really, really cool. If you guys have been following for a while, I don't collect too many Marvel. I know that probably sounds a bit weird, having just shown you guys a whole bunch of Marvel Pops, but I tend to either stick with like some sets, maybe some comic book styles. It's more like the MCU. I don't collect everything in the MCU. I kind of started a bit late. I was doing some other, or like collecting some other things, Eagle Moss, like the small Eagle Moss statues, if you guys know those. And I was like, oh, there's no point buying the Funko Pops. And then eventually I was like, yeah, some of these Eagle Moss things just look awful. Some of them look great, some of them look awful. And then in the end I was like, yeah, I don't know if I really want to be collecting these anymore, even though I'm pretty sure I did finish that collection. So yeah, I never went back to collect the Funko Pops, because some of them, especially like the earlier Avengers one and some of the earlier movies, are now really, really expensive. So I just pick up some characters here and there. Who knows, if I ever won the lottery, maybe I'd go back and buy a whole bunch of the older ones. But yeah, very, very cool. Look at the broken shield there, Mjolnir. If you guys like, did you ever like watch the reaction videos when Cap gets Mjolnir, like the place erupts? I think it's in like a theatre or a cinema or whatever you want to call it in LA, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this is so cool. I love it when they do mix the metallic and the glow as well. I've only got a Legend of Korra figure, which is actually, obviously you guys won't see it right now, behind me. It's actually signed by the voice actress Janet Varney, that was also metallic and glow in the dark. I don't know if they've done too many others, but yeah, it just looks so, so cool. But we're going to have to check the glow first to see if it's absolutely epic. Alrighty, here we go, and boom, look at that. Even the shield, do you see, guys, see that? I think the shield even glows a little bit. I noticed that red, or was it like the, like some of his armour? Is that what was glowing? There was something that was red in there. Did you guys notice that? It is indeed the shield. Doesn't hold for too long because red, like glow paint, never does very well, but that's cool. I think we can definitely certify this figure as epic. Final Marvel Pop, guys. I did pick up the Amazing Spider-Man number 300 comic cover, the Target Con exclusive. If you guys can make out the sticker there. If you did want to see the back, it is really just a glam shot of the back of the comic cover. And as I expected, guys, the sticker is actually on the cellophane wrapping. This just really, really annoys me. And I don't think I did too bad a job, but you can probably notice there is some peeling at the corner still. Like I said, I just don't know why they do that. I mean, I guess, like, when they manufacture it, it's like it's just all wrapped together and then it's done and the sticker goes on afterwards. But it's just annoying. Like, who keeps the wrapping on these? Maybe some people do, but yeah, if you don't, then you lose the sticker essentially, unless you peel it off and try and put it back on, and it doesn't always go on right. But anyway, I'm going to stop complaining about this, guys, because the cover is absolutely epic. Sadly, there does seem to be a bit of like scratching, and I don't know, it kind of looks a bit weird at the top. I don't know if you guys are probably going to be able to make that out, but yeah, it kind of looks a bit scratchy, a bit like fingerprinty, like someone's been touching it quite a lot, which I guess can happen, right? I actually purchased these from DJ Collectibles, and that's not having a go at Danny and Jazz, because I absolutely love that place. That's where I buy most of, if not all of, my US stickered exclusive pops. And this thing, guys, just so, so cool. Amazing Spider-Man number 300 with the black symbiote suit, jumping in the air. The only thing that could have made this cooler is if they somehow added some of the like webbing that we see there on the back cover to it as well. I think that's the only thing that I feel could have been a little bit better. And like I said, with that Target Con exclusive sticker being black and red as well, I just think it does go a lot nicer than the special edition sticker. But yeah, again, disappointed, but I said I wouldn't get into that. Love this, guys. Absolutely happy. Want to add more comic covers into my collection as well. And now I'm pretty sure everything from here on is anime. Yeah, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pops left. All anime, guys, starting with this one, which was actually an eBay pickup. I did get Genos from One Punch Man, guys. This is quite a difficult pop to get hold of. I put in an offer, I think, of 60 quid, and the guy accepted it, which is pretty cool because TPD value, I think, is around 84, but I don't know if that's updated so much. But I'd never seen anyone sell for below like 75, so I was very happy to get it. Although I don't know if you guys can make it out there, especially because this is in the protector still. There is a slight mark on the face, almost like a grease mark, which I didn't notice when I bought it, and then when I went back to look at pictures, it was on there. So yeah, that was a bit annoying. We do have some of the other figures from the first wave, but the reason I actually bought this is because I'm heading to AnimeCon UK in June, and Zach Aguila, who voices Genos, as well as Tanjiro from Demon Slayer, he is actually one of the main guests there. Now, the most annoying thing is, I've been contacting AnimeCon. Okay, I've only been doing it on like Twitter and Instagram, but I've contacted them like 4 or 5 times now, asking, you know, when's the autograph schedule going up, what's the prices, are you doing photo ops, etc, etc, because I started to see more and more like there's no mention of any of that on their site, and I'm like, wait, are you bringing these guests in and they're not actually going to have like autograph sessions? Because now it just kind of says speakers. Because Marley Flanagan, who voices Naruto, is coming in. Ryan Colt Levy, who voices Denji in Chainsaw Man, is coming in as well. And it's like, these are really cool guests, but if they're not going to be signing anything, what really is the point bringing them in to just do a talk? I'd like to think they're going to sign, and I really hope they do. I always wanted to pick this pop up regardless. Anyway, I didn't just literally buy it to get it signed. I wanted to add it to my One Punch Man collection, pardon me. So yeah, we've grabbed it. But I just thought, you know, if he's there, we get it signed. It can go right next to my Saitama one, which is behind me, which is also signed by Max Mittelman. Anyway, guys, I've babbled on enough about AnimeCon UK and this pop. Let's move on to the next one. And that next one is from Jujutsu Kaisen. It is the Megumi Fushiguro with Toads Barnes & Noble exclusive. And we'll check this one out real quick because I have actually unboxed it on the channel before. If you guys have been watching for a while, I think it was, yeah, Christmas Eve. A parcel was delivered by Royal Mail. It was left outside because we had gone off to my mum's to celebrate Christmas, and they just left it out in the rain. No one picked it up for a couple of days until my neighbor grabbed it, and then it was soaked, and I actually had 2 of the Sukuna with hearts. I didn't actually get the chase, luckily enough, in that set, and then Megumi with Toads was also in that, an order from Funko Europe, and yeah, they were completely ruined. So in the end, this did drop on Danny and Jazz, again, US sticker, right, DJ Collectibles. It was like 20, maybe 21 pounds, and I thought, you know what, screw it, let's just grab it. I'll use the other one from an out of box, and this one hopefully, because he did actually come to the UK, the voice actor whose name escapes me now, but he was here at MCM. Is it Robbie Damon or is it Ray Chase? Oh, I can't remember which one's which. They're both, one plays Sukuna, I think, and one plays Megumi, don't they? But either way, both of them were here in the UK in October. Sadly, the pops hadn't released yet, but hopefully they do come back at some point so I can then get this one signed. And the other Jujutsu Kaisen pop we got, guys, is the unmasked Satoru Gojo figure that was released during WonderCon. And I mentioned earlier I picked up a WonderCon figure from Pop Culture, which strangely enough hadn't dropped in the UK or Europe just yet, and it was this one, Satoru Gojo unmasked. Now, they've made a few Satoru Gojos, they've made a few Itadoris as well, kind of a little bit milking the, I was about to say the Demon Slayer line. That is also being way milked with new figures due out, still like encompassing season 1 before we even get to anything in season 2. But yeah, this one I saw it and I was like, this is lazy, man. Like, this should, you know what, this should have actually been the chase version of the common, because he is in pretty much the exact same pose. In fact, I'm looking at the back, it is, right? I'm positive it's the same pose, hand in the pocket, with the kind of fingers crossed there. He just has the mask on in the common version and doesn't have the mask and has his beautiful blue eyes that we know are underneath. I still wanted to pick it up, and to be honest, the like WonderCon drops, any convention exclusives of Pop Culture are for some reason so much more cheaper than to buy over here. And yes, again, I know you've got the shipping costs, but if you kind of bulk buy a lot together, the shipping cost still means you make a saving. If that kind of makes sense. Next up, we have an older My Hero Academia pop. I picked up the glow-in-the-dark Kurogiri from My Hero Academia. Now, I already own the common version of this figure. As I said, this is the glow-in-the-dark exclusive one, and I got it for a pretty good price on sale, and I thought, why not? I'm getting more and more Funko Pops signed, especially from voice actors, because if you guys have been following, you know I love my anime, and I figured, you know what, we could just get that common one signed by the voice actor of Kurogiri, who I can't remember now off the top of my head, and then I figured we'd have this one for a display, because eventually I want to do a whole big out-of-box display with a lot of my anime pops, and the glow-in-the-dark ones just, I think, would fit nicer, and then some of the others, like I said, especially that don't have stickers and that, like, getting in the way, like invasive stickers, right, that you can get signed with quotes, etc, etc. So hopefully one day the Kurogiri voice actor does come here. I have heard the glow on this figure though isn't too great. Let's check it out now for ourselves. Alrighty guys, I'd heard bad things about this one. I've had the torch on there for a long time, did a couple of tests. Yeah, it doesn't seem that great. There we go. I mean, yeah, compared to the cap, that's very, very poor. I guess with one great one, you're going to have one poor one, right? But yeah, that's disappointing, Funko. They could have done so much better on this. Like, why couldn't it be a purple glow as well? Character's kind of purple. What's with the blue? But yeah, as you guys can see, that's with the torch on there for a long, long time. Not literally those few seconds you saw it. That's very disappointing. And if you guys watched my One Piece video on Friday, you'll know exactly what this pop is. Yes, it did arrive in record time, guys. If you buy anything from popfigures.com, it always comes in sorter boxes, always comes in protectors, and they literally ship within like 24 hours. It's crazy. I don't know how they did. This, in fact, arrived less than 24 hours after purchasing it. We do actually, you know, I haven't plugged it for a while. We do actually have an affiliate link with Pop Culture, pardon me, guys, it is pretty late. Pop Figures in the description below. Actually, do I have one for Pop Culture? I don't think I do, just Pop Figures in the description below. If you buy something using that link, you get £10 towards a future order, as do we. So a bit of a win-win situation if you did want to purchase something from popfigures.com, like I said. But yeah, if you watch Friday's video, you will know what this is. It is, doing this a bit of a cat-handed way, the Chase Crunchyroll exclusive Whitebeard, guys. It is actually upside down, and yeah, a bit like the when I bought this from like the common one from DJ Collectibles. They had all this wrapping here on this new protector, but yeah, this came from popfigures.com. It was $79.99, I think, but I had like £22 of Freddie Franks, which is their like loyalty rewards program, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I actually got £22 off, meaning I got this for around 57 quid, which I thought was a really good deal. And how cool is this figure, guys? It's definitely better, at least in my opinion, than the common version. The way I understand it is the Chase version is him younger, and the common version is him older, where he just has a bandana and seemingly no hair. Still like a long, well, I have actually met Whitebeard in just one episode, and the guy was absolutely huge, so I was like, why is the pop not kind of represented in that kind of same size comparison? I did mention on Friday's video he could have been a 6-inch like Kaido, and then someone pointed out that Kaido is actually much bigger than Whitebeard, so it kind of works out. But I still think he could have been a little bit bigger. I mean, I guess if you look at him here, he is certainly bigger than a kind of regular sort of 4-inch pop, but I don't know. He just looked massive in that one episode that I've seen him in, pardon me, so far. But yeah, it's just really cool with a white hat, the white jacket, the Whitebeard logo there. As I mentioned, like with some of the One Piece like characters, we've always got the coats draped over the shoulders, right? Again, he has this spear, halberd, whatever it is. If it does have a name, apologies. I'm sure, well, not that I'm sure, I will definitely get to it at some point. The big old white moustache, the white hat, yeah, just so cool. They knocked it out of the park with these One Piece figures. In fact, like anime figures in general, Funko do a really good job. I mean, just check out this next figure, which is Gaara from Naruto. I do already own the metallic version, so again, I got this for a really cheap price off Funko Europe with the idea to get it signed. Hopefully, Liam O'Brien, I'm pretty sure that was the name of the voice actor. He's voiced some characters in Star Wars, and I just really liked Gaara, and I liked his voice. I just thought they like suited it really well, like together, if that makes sense. But yeah, such a cool looking pop. The metallic version is a bit weird because the sand kind of looks a bit more bronze, a bit more like the gold sand, you know, of the was he like the third Kazakage? He's like who Sasori eventually gets and turns him into a puppet. He had like that gold dust sand or whatever it was. It's been a while since I seen that that episode, or at least that arc of Naruto, but that's what the metallic one looks like to me. This one looks a little bit better, but yeah, it's still maybe a bit too brown for my liking, but otherwise the rest of the pop is so cool with the eyes, the head tattoo. Yeah, just awesome. Like I said, it is a bit older. Already had the metallic one. Again, same with Kurogiri. I got this in that same sale for a really good price. And the final two figures, guys, I'm really excited to check these out. I've been wanting to get hold of these for a long time. First up, we have the Sasuke Complete Susanoo from the latest wave, which is right there on the back. Well, not quite the late. This is the latest release wave because we do actually have newer figures incoming. Of which the exclusives, I have pre-ordered all of them from DJ Collectibles, including Sage Mode Jiraiya, though he may now be sold out on there. I mean, they had the new Boruto wave as well. I've just pre-ordered all of the exclusives, like I said, except for one. I think the Boruto as... I can't remember what it's called. Is it Boruto as Momoshiki or Boroshiki or sort of whatever it's called? I think that's the only one they didn't have, but that's getting ahead of ourselves, guys. They're probably not due out for a few more months now, certainly in the summer. Let's enjoy Sasuke Complete Susanoo. It's just so cool as we're going around here with the wings. It's kind of, I guess, somewhat similar to Kakashi's Perfect Susanoo. I think that's what Kakashi's one is called, but obviously it's just purple. But there are some differences, of course. And we've got like the flaming swords there. It just looks really cool. I would have loved if they had made these into like 10-inch figures, and then you actually had like, or even make like mini Naruto figures who could like go on the base. Do you know what I mean? Like have Sasuke down there. Obviously they normally go in that that kind of diamond style shape dome thing at the top. That's kind of where they're housed essentially. But it's just so cool. I'm so happy to have got this. The base, I didn't actually realize is like stuck on. I didn't actually have to put this, like attach it, but it is stuck on. At least I think it is. I don't want to like try wrenching it off and causing damage to the pop. But yeah, so cool. So happy to get it and add it to what seemingly is an ever-growing Naruto collection. Final pop of the day, guys. I think earlier I said it's Naruto, but technically it's Boruto, at least in terms of the artwork. It is the Hiruzen Sarutobi, the third Hokage figure from this awesome Hokage series. And I thought I'd quickly show you guys the back of the box, which still has the silhouette, sadly, because we have already seen Minato and Tsunade, the 4th and 5th Hokage, of course, with Kakashi and Naruto to come out at later dates. I think... is it June when Minato's going to be coming out, and maybe August when Tsunade's coming out? I can't entirely remember, but that's then, guys. This is now here. Almost knocked my face off there. Hiruzen Sarutobi. Let's check him out. And here we go, guys. I just think this set was such a good idea with the carved faces in the rock mounting. It's what an idea, no? So cool. And they do fit fairly nicely together. I know some people have complained there's like a little bit of a gap, but it's not too bad, especially if you had it up against a display, maybe like a similar colored display background, or at least like black. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, we're going to try and be much more positive. It's just so cool. Look at the old man dots on his face. The pipe just looks really good. Has some of the like tree leaves on the back. I think the little house there, because that's one thing on Tobirama's, the house is not painted the same as the one from Hashirama, which is a little bit annoying, but yeah, can be like an easy paint job. And I'm thinking this one probably doesn't match either. But still really cool. Look at the carving there as well. He's got that kind of scar bit across the face that we've seen in the anime as well. They're just fantastic. I just can't, like, I don't even know the words for it. I just really think, like I said, it was such a cool idea of Funko to do this. And yeah, you know what? Here you go, guys. Here's a look at all three of them together so far. Like I said, I think it's really cool. Yes, there's like a little tiny gap in there, but what an idea. I've said that like 4 or 5 times now. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you guys think of this connecting Hokage set? And well, there we go, guys. That is me caught up with my Funko Pop parcels for now, and so that is going to do it for today's video. So first and foremost, thank you so much for taking a little bit of time out of your day to spend with me here on the Geek Lounge. It is very much appreciated, and I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If so, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Drop some comments below. Out of everything I picked up today, which one was your favourite, and what have you guys picked up recently? And as always, we've got plenty more content on the way for you guys. In tomorrow's video, I'm going to be opening up Volume 2 of the Star Wars Celebration 2023 Topps card sets. In fact, 2 of those. I did pick up 2 sets of Volume 2. Can't wait to get into those and see if we do get any of those super rare cards. On Tuesday's video, we're going to be opening up a whole case of One Piece Funko Mystery Minis. Again, can't wait for that to see what we get. Wednesday continues our Star Wars Hot Toys Mandalorian Marathon, where we open up the Deluxe Boba Fett set. So 2 figures for the price of 1 in that video, and then more Funko Pops, more cards, more statues, more figures, more everything coming your way. So make sure you stay tuned for all of that and more. What is the easiest way to stay tuned, you ask? It's very simple. Subscribe. Hit click, smash that subscribe button and enable those notifications so you don't miss out on any of that future content. Guys, thanks again for watching today's video, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out, nerds.